Since 1959, the Strasburg Railroad has been an ever-growing tourist attraction in the Pennsylvania Dutch countryside. Over 250,000 people still flock every year to ride the train through some of the most beautiful Amish farmlands in the United States. 3 immaculately maintained steam locomotives make up the everyday roster. Former Great Western 210 number 90, Canadian National 260 number 89, and Norfolk and Western 480 number 475. A 4th steam locomotive, former Brooklyn Eastern District Terminal 060 number 15, rebuilt as Thomas the Tank Engine, frequently appears for the railroad's Day Out with Thomas events. Former Canadian National 060 number 7312 is receiving her ongoing mandatory 1472-day inspection. Along with 19 wooden passenger cars and a steel business car, the Strasburg Railroad is equipped with enough locomotives and rolling stock to handle just about anything. If one takes a stroll through the yard, you'll find a vast array of interesting railroad equipment. A full string of vintage freight cars, maintenance of way cars, including a snowplow, various tenders belonging to locomotives in the shop or for locomotives awaiting their turn at restoration. And if you look hard enough, you'll find a very unique locomotive, a Camelback, one of only 3 still existing. This particular 040 was built by the Baldwin Locomotive Works in 1903 for the Philadelphia and Reading. Classified as an A4b, number 1187 weighs in at 108,000 pounds and produces 20,890 pounds of tractive effort. Not quite a mainline powerhouse, but just perfect for yard work and switching, as she did admirably for 6 decades. Number 1187 finished out her initial career renumbered as number 4, shifting cars for the Colorado Fuel and Iron Company's E&G Brooke Plant in Birdsboro, Pennsylvania. In 1962, number 4 was purchased by the Strasburg Railroad in hopes of having 2 steam locomotives to haul the very young but blossoming tourist railroad's passenger trains. She embarked under her own power for Strasburg on Thursday, November 8, 1962. After an unscheduled stop to fix a broken spring, she finally touched Strasburg's rails at Lemon Place Junction, making her the only steamer to arrive at the railroad under its own power. Under the cover of darkness, number 4 made her way the final 4.5 miles to her new home. Having undergone extensive repairs over the winter and into spring, number 4 made her official debut the following summer on the 4th of July, 1963. She is seen here pulling one of the many scheduled trains through Groundhog Cut. Now, on her way back, the train crosses Paradise Lane. Number 4's career as a road engine was short-lived, however. It was discovered that her crews found it difficult to fire the engine with bituminous coal. The locomotive also lacked the proper steaming capacity to handle the longer trains over the entire line and back. After only 6 weeks, she was permanently reassigned to yard shifting duty, assisting with the runaround maneuvers at the station. This would be her new routine during the summer months for the next 4 years. On Sunday, May 7, 1967, she was tasked with pulling a Baltimore chapter NRHS charter from Lemon Place Junction to the East Strasburg station. This would be her final revenue run. 3 weeks later, on May 27, 1967, She was transferred under steam to the engine house, where her flue time expired. Her fire was dropped for the final time. Today, renumbered and relettered back to her original identity, number 1187 resides in the yard with an uncertain future. Having fallen victim to rust and corrosion, the elements have not fared well for the little Camelback. It's very unlikely she will ever be restored to operating condition again, seeing that the issues that plagued her before would most likely reemerge again. But the railroad does have a long-term goal of at least cosmetically restoring the engine. Until that time comes, number 1187 will remain on display where she stands. For those fortunate enough to have seen her operate, she will always be remembered as Strasburg Camelback number 4, the last Camelback in operation. For more information on Strasburg Camelback number 4 and other models available for Trainz Simulator, visit K&L Trainz online at www.kltrainz.com. And to plan your next trip to the Strasburg Railroad, book your tickets online at www.strasburgrailroad.com. Thanks for watching.